Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm SullyPwnz and welcome back to Mario Kart 8. Boy, it's been a long time since I've played this game, or at least uploaded it to my channel, because I play this game a lot. Like, the last time I played this game was literally yesterday. So, the reason why we're playing Mario Kart 8 again here on my channel is because Nintendo is coming out with a new DLC tomorrow. So, I decided to record the first DLC that they came out with back a couple months ago. I think it was in August. They came out with the Mercedes-Benz DLC. So, I thought I'd record that before tomorrow, so that way when the new DLC comes out, I could record that one fresh for you guys, and we'll be all caught up with everything Nintendo has released for Mario Kart 8, which is very, very exciting, because tomorrow is going to be an extremely exciting day for all of the Mario Kart 8 fans out there, because you're going to play with new characters, and I believe you're going to play in like a new cup. I'm not really sure exactly what the DLC was, besides like the new unlockable playable characters, which we will see here in just a sec. But before we get started, guys, do me a huge favor and click on that like button for me. It really helps me out a lot. As you guys can see, here we have these 6 new playable characters that you can play with. Not currently, but these will be coming out soon. Like, this is the first DLC pack where you'll be able to play with Tanuki Mario, Cat Peach, and then Link. And then the second DLC pack, which comes out, I believe, May of next year. Well, you can play with the Villager, Isabelle, and Dry Bowser. I don't really understand the point of the Villager and Isabelle from Animal Crossing. Not really getting what Nintendo was trying to do here, but, you know, Animal Crossing is a pretty big franchise in the Nintendo industry, I guess. Or I should say, like, series or something in the Nintendo franchise. So, I mean, it kind of makes sense that they would put 2 of their biggest characters in one of their biggest selling games, Mario Kart, for example. But, you know, these 3 I'm extremely excited about, and I'm super happy that they will be released tomorrow. So we will be bringing gameplay with all 3 of these guys. I'm pretty happy about that. But for now, what we're going to do is we're just going to take a look at the new DLC, or I guess it's not really new anymore. It's pretty old at this point. It came out in August, like I said, right before PAX Prime, which is the whole reason why I never recorded it, because it came out, and then PAX Prime happened, and then I came back, and then Smash Bros happened, and then I just completely forgot about this game, because, you know, again, who really plays Mario Kart 8 nowadays? I mean, I still do, but not that many people that I know play the game still. Anyways, I don't really know who I want to play with. I'm probably going to stick to the usual Baby Rosalina. She is a boss in this game, and as you guys can tell, this video should be playable in 60 FPS, something YouTube recently enabled for all of the YouTubers who create content out there. You could upload videos in 60 FPS, which is extremely exciting. So if you're not already watching this video in 60 FPS 1080p, make sure you switch into that, because you want to experience this in the highest quality possible. So that way, when you're watching this, you can pretty much experience how I'm playing the game. But as you can see, here are the 2 new, or the 3 new carts that they came out with. I got the gold cart. When the heck did I get this gold cart? But here we have the GLA, we have the W25 Silver Arrow, and then we have the 300 SL Roadster. And then I think there will be a couple more. No, it was just those 3. It was just those 3 Mercedes-Benz DLC. I'm pretty sure Nintendo partnered up with Mercedes, and they got a good deal, and they decided to throw these carts in the game. But I'm gonna be playing with the W25 Silver Arrow, because it has by far the best acceleration. And with that, we also get, I believe, some more wheels. Yeah, so you get the GLA tires. You get, what else did we get? Well, we just got 1 set of tires. Are you kidding me? Okay, we get that. Did we get a glider with it too? We probably did. Oh, we didn't. We did not get a glider. So literally this entire DLC. Oh, wait. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, so the DLC came with 2 different things. It came out with the karts, obviously, with the 1 wheel, and then you get to play with Black Shy Guy and Black Yoshi, which I will be using. Look at that. All these different colored Yoshis, and then all these different colored Shy Guys. That's what I completely forgot to show off. The different colored Yoshis. So everybody uses Black Yoshi. In every video that I've seen where people played this, they've literally used Black Yoshi. So I'm gonna be unique, and I'm gonna play with Red Yoshi today, because, you know, it'll be different for me. And let's take a look at, oh my god, oh my goodness, look at the acceleration on that. I just want to play with something with like really high acceleration. I do not want to use these wheels, but it looks like I might have to. So I guess we'll do 2 rounds with Yoshi, and then we'll do 2 rounds with Shy Guy. But I don't know if I want to use these wheels. I really don't. I really do not want to use these wheels. I'm going to use the cart, but I'm going to use different wheels because the wheels here do not seem like they're not good wheels to begin with. Honestly, I've played with them and they're not fun at all. And then I'm just gonna stick to the usual, the cloud glider, because that's just the lightest glider there is. And then we'll put it on 150cc's hard mode, and then we can only do 2 races. Okay, we could do 3 minimal, which is sad. And then I'll just have it randomized, because you know, it's always better when you don't know what track you're playing. That's what I always do. You know, when I ever want to unwind and just play a game for fun, I always go to Mario Kart 8. That's kind of my go-to game. And I just, you know, relax for an hour. And then I just play. Like, I set the thing to 16 tracks, and then I just have them all randomized. So I literally play at least every track once. Sometimes I get multiples, but it doesn't really matter. It's always fun playing these tracks, because look at this. We're going to be playing an N64 Royal Raceway. This is a beautiful course. Just look at this. Look at that. Look at this, man. It's beautiful. Like, what can I say? What else can I say about this game? Like, man, I really should start streaming this a lot more often too with you guys, because I mean, I play this game from time to time, and I like to consider myself a decent player. Like, if it isn't for items, like, I honestly do pretty well. But you know, items, I guess, are half the fun when you play Mario Kart games. Here we got a coin. I want to start doing top 5s for my channel, and you know, obviously with top 5s, I will be doing like top 5 favorite Mario Kart items or Mario Kart characters or just Mario Kart games. I want to do all these kind of top 5s, but I want to make them extremely professional, not like a lot of the top 5s that you see on YouTube nowadays, where most of them are just quickly, oh, these are my top 5, insert something here, and then that's it. You know, I want to actually make them really, really in-depth and in detailed. It's going to be awesome, and I cannot wait. I want to say my first top 5 will be coming out sometime at the end of the month. Oh my god, see, look at that. Look at that. That is just redonkulous with these items. Look at these, look at those flagpoles. They're actually taken from Super Mario 3D Land and 3D World is what it looks like, which is awesome. So you get I guess, a feel of the other games that you've played. But yeah, this is hands down one of the best Wii U games there are out to date. It didn't really get much attention or love. Like, I mean, it did get enough recognition and attention, but it did get a lot of hate, you know, considering that a lot of the players were upset at the fact that the game is pretty well balanced out now. Nintendo took away the competitive side of the game to the point where you can't really play this game competitively because you don't really stand a chance when you're playing online. And believe me, coming from someone who played Mario Kart 7 religiously and used to play it competitively, like, I used to play that game so much to the point where, like, I became really good. I don't know if I've told you guys this. I definitely have. I competed in a tournament at PAX East 2014 at the beginning of this year, and it was a Mario Kart tournament of 70 people. I hadn't played the game in maybe like 6-7 months, and I competed in the tournament. I kind of winged it at the time. I had no idea that I was going to play in a tournament. It just kind of happened, and I actually ended up winning 3rd place out of like 70 different people, which is insane. And I don't know, and that's just like with me not having, like, without me playing the game for like a good 3-4 months, or maybe 6 months. I don't even remember, honestly, the last time I played the game prior to that tournament. But when I came to play this game, it just wasn't as easy as Mario Kart 7, I want to say. Like, man, all of the players seemed pretty well balanced. If it weren't for items, like, even the items really didn't help you out a lot, because you could be in 8th place and you could get a star, you could be in 2nd place and you can also get the star. So I mean, it doesn't really help you out. Like, they're not really fair and balanced out, like, with your position in the race, if that makes sense. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys who have played this game online could agree with me, because I mean, that was definitely the biggest issue when it came to playing Mario Kart 8 online. It's just, it made it impossible to compete, because like I said, the game was pretty well balanced out. It made it impossible to compete. But I'm not gonna cry over that. You know, it's still fun to play nonetheless. However, Mario Kart 7 is hands down my favorite Mario Kart game to date, and will always be my favorite Mario Kart game. I've invested hundreds upon hundreds of hours into that game, well over 999 hours. Like, on my 3DS, like my original blue 3DS that I got when it first came out, the Ambassador one, if you look at the game log, you'll actually see that the game clocks out at 999. And then I have it on my red 3DS, which also clocks out like a good 300 some hours on my 3DS XL, and then my capture card 3DS, which also clocks out at a pretty decent like 200-300 hours. Like, no joke, I've invested so many hours into that game, and I regret nothing. It's one of the best 3DS games that are out to date. And gosh, see, that's what I'm telling you guys. Like, even no matter how good you are at this game, you will never be able to catch up to your opponents unless you have like decent items, unless you just get like stars and mushrooms consistently. All right, we got a bomb. Oh, we notched that back. I just left it. Who is in first place? I don't know. I'm actually using my Pro Controller to play this game right now. I wonder when the GameCube adapter comes out if you can play this game with the GameCube controller. For some people, they already have it because they've been fortunate enough to get Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo Wii U a little bit earlier than some of us, so they probably have the game as well as the GameCube adapter with some GameCube controllers, which is good for them. So I wonder if you'd be able to play this game with the GameCube controller. If you can, that would be amazingly awesome, and definitely the thing that I'd be using for playing this game. Not that there's anything wrong with the Pro Controller. I'd personally prefer if you just get used to one kind of controller as opposed to playing with multiple different ones for different games, you know. Just like the 3DS, you have to get used to playing all the games for the 3DS on the 3DS. There's no like other controllers or just different controller settings that you can use, I guess, except for Kid Icarus. Oh, here comes a red shell. I didn't even need to use this fire flower. Look at that. Look at me holding that fireball in my hand. Ah, Mario Kart game. The only game that you can use fire underwater. Pretty awesome, right? Ah! And let's launch it backwards. Oh, I have multiple fireballs in my hand. There we go. We got first place. Wendy coming in second. Iggy coming in third. Bowser fourth. So on and so forth. 12 different players. That's what also makes the game a little bit more chaotic. The fact that there are 12 players in the race. You know, nothing's wrong with 12 players being in a race, but it just makes it a little more chaotic, if that makes sense. Like, they should have just stuck to the traditional 8 players, but you know, I guess it is what it is. Here we are, the final race of this versus race, I guess. Rainbow Road. One of my least favorite tracks in this game. I'm not a fan at all of this Rainbow Road, to be honest with you guys. Like, I know Nintendo tried to do something different and they didn't want to just rip off the other Rainbow Roads that they've done in the past, but this one doesn't really make any sense to me. Like, what's up with all the I don't know, the robots and the mechanisms and electronics and just the really high-tech technology here in this Rainbow Road? It doesn't really make any sense to me. Like, I don't know, I feel like I'm playing something straight up from Metal Gear Solid. I don't know. Nonetheless, it is still pretty fun to get through. It is very challenging, and that's what I like about this Rainbow Road. Like, no matter how many times I play this track, I always get nervous when I play it. Like, I feel like I will end up falling off just like that. Look at that, I totally screwed myself over, but that brought me into, oh, 5th place, alright. You could actually do that as kind of somewhat of a shortcut if you really wanted to. I just don't know how to perfect that. I've seen many players do it before in the past, and many players still do it today. I don't know, I just choke. Somebody just fell off, really? Alright. The thing also about this game, which actually is a kind of bad thing for a lot of the hackers in the Mario Kart community, is the fact that they cannot come up or find any major glitches in this game. There actually, I don't think, is any glitches in this game. There aren't any glitches in this game to the fact, just because of the fact that, when you do fall off a stage or anything, Lakitu instantly grabs you. There isn't that transition phase where you'll just spawn again at this place where you're supposed to spawn at. It just leads, I guess, into kind of Lakitu grabbing you and then putting you back in the position you're supposed to be in. So it makes it impossible for you to find any weird glitches because Nintendo did a pretty good job patching it all up. Look at that. We have Wendy and then we have, I think, is that Lemmy? Is that Lemmy Koopa behind us? I can't really tell. Oh, and she has a red shell. Alright, Wendy. Wendy. She has the red shell. Oh, yes, there we go. But yeah, this car isn't bad. You know, honestly, to me, it's about the wheels that you play with. If you're playing with decent wheels, you'll be able to beast at this game. But for me, because I don't know, I'm playing with this cart. It's not really that great of a cart. But then again, I'm also playing with different wheels. The wheels that I'm really good with. Oh my god! Why did that happen, man? Sweet baby banana Jesus. Banana lips. Oh, jeez, man. Wendy, Mrs. Fendi. Please do not win. Bowser, come on, buddy. Come on, we go back way long. Oh, come on, dude. Bro, please. Bowser, come on, buddy. Oh, man. Bowser had to beat me. That's what I'm saying, guys. Like, no matter how well you recover, or how well you do, you could just never catch up to the players in this game. No matter how hard you try. You could do as many turbo boosts, and you'll still never catch up to the players in the game. It's just that hard, man. But nonetheless, we still have one more versus round to go through. We're going to be playing with Shy Guy, 3 different courses. Oh, it was Iggy. It wasn't Lemmy. It was Iggy. And then we had Ludwig, I guess. You could pronounce it like that if you're German or, I don't know, Russian, I guess. I don't really know how that works, but we're going to go back into single player, and we're going to do versus races again. But this time we're going to be playing with a different colored Shy Guy. As you can see, yeah, all these Shy Guys, you know, out of all these Shy Guys, my favorite would have to be the green one. The green one or this light blue one, or maybe the black one. Like, they're all honestly really cool. But gosh, I'm so excited for tomorrow. Like, honestly, guys, I cannot wait to play with all 3 of the new characters for you guys. I'm gonna do individual videos, 4 tracks each for every single one, just kind of like a Grand Prix, just to show those characters off very, very well and precisely, so you guys get a good look at them. And I also will be doing a giveaway where I'll give away a couple downloadable codes for anybody who has Mario Kart 7 but isn't able to purchase the game or the downloadable DLC for it. So that way you're able to get them as well and have fun with it, because, you know, I personally like to see everyone have this, because I'm really excited about it. And honestly, if Nintendo put out something good, I don't mind at all, you know, pushing it out there and trying to promote it as much as possible, because, you know, I'm a huge Nintendo fanboy at heart. And I don't think that'll ever change. Like, Nintendo just keeps amazing me every single year with the new games they put out. Some of the games, I have to say, are a bit of a disappointment, like Sonic Boom. Some of you guys have asked me what my thoughts are on Sonic Boom, and I gotta say, I'm not really a fan of that game. Just the game itself looks extremely poorly executed. I guess Sonic and Nintendo just decided to put out the game for the sake of putting out a game without, you know, putting actual work into it, without doing it with meaning and whatnot. That's just my 2 cents about the game. But besides that, you know, everything else this year Nintendo have put out is just amazing. And then they recently announced Majora's Mask 3D. Like, they are just playing with my emotions here. But here we are in a very familiar level, Piranha Plant Slide, hands down one of my favorite tracks in this game. I sometimes refer to them as levels, tracks, and courses. I don't really know. I guess to me they're all the same, but I'm gonna stick to saying tracks and courses, because that's exactly what they are. But this level here, literally as I'm saying that, I go back to saying level. No, but this track here, guys, is from the Nintendo 3DS, Mario Kart 7. I've actually played this one so many times. I just love the music. Nintendo, like, kind of reorchestrated a lot of the music. Oh, jeez, who is that? I can't, it's one of the Kooplings. Oh, is that? He has the fish top. Who? Man, I am kind of mad at myself for not knowing who he is. I can't really tell. There's so many Koopa Bros that I sometimes confuse them. Actually, I confuse them all the time, not sometimes. But I think that would be Roy? No, Roy's the big guy. Who is that? Is that Lemmy? Alright, well, whoever he is now number 2. But yeah, guys, you totally should follow me on Twitch and follow me on Twitter. And then you should tweet at me your friend code. Not your friend code, but your Nintendo Network ID. I think I have like 10 people added as friends. Besides that, I really have no one else added, which is, I guess, kind of a bad thing, because, you know, they give you up to 100 friends you can add on the game, or on your Nintendo Wii U. And I have maybe about 10. You guys should also follow me on Miiverse. I think yeah, my Miiverse is just straight up Miiverse.com/SullyPwnz. I don't really post as much on it anymore because I haven't really been playing my Wii U, or at least any games online. I mean, I used to play it a lot back in the summer. I played with it a lot, but it wasn't this Wii U. It was actually my Japanese Wii U when I was playing Hyrule Warriors. I played that game religiously. I actually streamed the entire game and then uploaded the entire game onto my channel, so it was pretty fun. I had a lot of fun doing it. But yeah, I haven't played the game since. Even then, like, I bought Hyrule Warriors in English, and I haven't even played it as much. And that's just honestly because I'm burnt out on the game. Like, when it came out in English. How did he pass me, dude? We both got zapped by a thunder. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, because he has shrooms. Alright, baby Mario. Oh my god, oh my god. Can I beat him? Yeah, buddy, I beat baby Mario. Ah, he almost won there. But that was Larry! Larry and Iggy! Larry and Iggy and Roy are all here today. It's like guaranteed. Every single time you play a Grand Prix or Versus, you're bound to play with against at least 2 of the Kooplings. At least 2. I guess Nintendo really want to show some love for the Kooplings nowadays because they added them here onto Mario Kart 7, and then they actually had them as skins for Bowser Jr. on Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS, and I'm pretty sure it's the same thing for the Wii U. So that was honestly amazing. They want to shed some light on these Koopas. Alright, here we go. Grumble Volcano. Man, this game knows my tracks. This game literally knows the tracks I love playing. I love Grumble Volcano. This is actually a track that was originally on the Nintendo Wii. And the reason why I love the Wii tracks for this game is because they're just any track for this game pretty much that was on a different game that you play on this game is just so much better because A, the graphics are so much better, and not only that, but when you're playing like 3DS tracks or DS tracks, you'll notice that the track itself on the handheld is very, very small, and then when you play it on the console, the roads and everything about the track just seems so much bigger and wider, which is awesome. So you get a better feel and you get to experience more. Oh, did I hit him? I'm pretty sure I got a little nice bite out of him. I bit a baby. Ah! Alright, my PD Piranha plant looked a little bit confused there. It looked a little confused. Is this the final track? Or the second track? I'm not really sure if this is the final race of the 6. Oh god. Alright, we're gonna go this way. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. Oh gosh. Yeah, this is awesome. You guys totally should play this game with me. Oh yes. I want to get good at this game again. I really do. Most of the time I just play it casually and for fun. I tried playing this game online because that's honestly the best way to get really good at Mario Kart. Take it from me, from a dude who's played Mario Kart religiously. Like, I used to play Mario Kart Wii every single day after I came home from school when I was in high school. I got the game when I was a junior in high school, and every day I'd come home looking forward to, you know, just chilling down in my bedroom, just playing the game, and I'd play it for hours on end, literally online, and I do so well. Like, it's at the point where, like, I can play this game and I zone out. Like, I literally zone out, and I start thinking about things, and I just, you know, think to myself and come up with ideas, and just, you know, I don't know, it's just very relaxing to me. Like, you know, some people say taking a bath is a good way to unwind and come up with ideas and think and just relieve some stress, but to me it was doing Mario Kart. It was playing Mario Kart Wii, and I did that every single day for about a year, to the point where I got extremely good at the game. And then I actually had a couple of world records for that game, and then I ended up I stopped playing it when the 3DS came out, and then I stopped playing the 3DS one when the Wii U one came out, and then I kind of slowly stopped playing the Wii U one because there are just too many games out there for me to play at the same time that it makes it impossible. But with this new DLC, man, oh man, guys, I'm telling you, I will be playing this game a lot more. I will be creating a lot more content on this game, and what I really want to do— oh my god, again? Are you kidding me? Why do they do that? No, I'm not doing Rainbow Road again. Maybe it's a way for me to redeem myself. Out of the 6 races we've done today, Rainbow Road is 2 of them. That's bogus, man. It's because they know it's the final race, they want to end it off with a decent bang. They could have at least done the Rainbow Road from the N64. Wait, was it the— it's not even the— yeah, it's the N64 Rainbow Road in this game. I was gonna say, it doesn't really seem like it. It doesn't feel like it. When I first played this game, I was kind of a little bit upset because most of the tracks, like the retro tracks, didn't seem like the retro tracks. They seemed like Nintendo completely changed them. like, and added different loops and made the roads really, really wide and different. Like, what track am I thinking of? There's one track in particular that Nintendo did some major revamping on. There's a lot of tracks that Nintendo did a major revampings on. Like for example, if you played like Royal Raceway, that's the track that comes to mind because we've already played that track today. That one is pretty much true to the original because Nintendo really didn't do much to change the track besides, you know, the graphics and making it look so much more better. But when you play like a track like, man, I can't really name any off the top of my head. Oh, Wario Stadium, that's one. Wario Stadium for the DS. That one is completely changed. Like, Nintendo actually literally changed that. If I were to play that for the first time without me knowing it was Wario Stadium for the DS, I would not honestly know it was Wario Stadium for the DS. I'd say, hey, this is really similar to Wario Stadium for the DS, but I think it's a full-fledged new track. And that's why I was kind of a little bit upset at some of the tracks in this game. But overall, you know, I got over it. I got over it pretty quickly, I'm not gonna lie. You know, I'm just hoping that now I can enjoy this game a lot more and play it for what it's actually worth, and play it with you guys and enjoy it for the time that we have before this game becomes irrelevant, because that's just how games are. New games come out, old games become irrelevant at times. To me, this game will never be irrelevant, but to the community, it might end up being irrelevant. So make sure you guys follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Miiverse. I know, plugging in a lot of these social media stuff, but you also add me on 3DS, or not 3DS, on Wii U. Add me on Wii U, it's SullyPwnz. Pretty straightforward and simple. I don't have that many friends added. Oh my god. Oh my god! No! No! Please! For the love of baby Jesus, let me win! Woo! I did it. Larry was so close. He was so close, but we managed to do it, man. With 45 points. We did it with 45 points. Ah, awesome. And then we're gonna view the results. And then you guys will see that I am victorious. I won this with a long shot. There we go, guys. 6 random races, 2 of them being Rainbow Road. Luckily, we redeemed ourselves. You know, I just needed to get back into playing it again for me to get the hang of the game. That's just how it is. I played it yesterday for like maybe an hour and 15 minutes while I was on the phone. And I just stopped playing afterwards because my controller died, unfortunately. But thank you guys for watching. I don't know why I'm telling you guys that, but thank you guys all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, remember, leave a like. Tomorrow I will be coming out with the new Mario Kart DLC, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And like I said, we will be doing an awesome giveaway. We will be giving away, like, I want to say 5 like Nintendo eShop gift cards, so you guys can go ahead and download them. For those of you who can't afford to download them or don't want to download them, I will be giving away 5 eShop gift cards. So make sure you leave a like on this video, and make sure you come back tomorrow on all 3 of our videos with the DLCs and watch them. And yeah, maybe we can play together. I don't know. I probably will do a stream as well because it's gonna be so much hype tomorrow. Like, it feels like the game's coming out again, like it's relaunching again, and I'm so excited. Honestly, I cannot wait. Honestly, I cannot wait. I'm so excited for tomorrow. But thank you guys all so much for watching, and I will see you guys all in the next Mario Kart 8 video. Goodbye.